Alright, I'm going to give you guys the update. I'm okay. In case you were fearing for my life like I was. Here's what went down. I'm doing significantly better today, although I can tell you not 100%. After I made my video yesterday, I was actually thinking I'm through the worst of it when I made that video, and I was kind of feeling okay for a little bit-ish. I had no idea what was in store for me. There was nothing compared to what ended up happening. I got so sick. I'm not going to get into crazy details, but if you've ever had intense stomach flu and or food poisoning, you can imagine. It went on, it went on and on and on for hours on end. Anyway, 24 hours in fact. I got so dehydrated because obviously I had no fluids in me left. Not to mention, I'm also breastfeeding. And I had my period and all that, so could I be losing any more fluid possible for my body? No. I got so dehydrated and sick that I actually thought I was going to have Kid call an ambulance. Because I actually passed out in the kitchen. Fortunately, as soon as my head down to the floor, I was able to, then the blood rushed back and I was okay. But I couldn't consume I couldn't keep anything down. So, it was terrible. Meanwhile, Mr. Elf was not taking it seriously. I don't know what his deal is. He's always like this. He always minimizes my segment. Uh-oh, what's going on? I was really terrified I'd wake up today and she would have it. Fortunately, so far, she doesn't have it. Because nothing's worse than having to be sick and actually take care of a baby who's sick. Alright, so this goes on and on. Do you think he came home early from work, people? No. I even had to call him to pick up a Kid from school because I knew I wouldn't even be able to drive all the way there without being sick in the car. That is how sick I was. He goes and gets her from school, comes back, finds me lying on the floor of the bathroom and baby out in the kitchen with all of the markers and art supplies all over the place, which I knew she had, but I just didn't have the strength to even get up and get her. I just decided what does it matter? I'm dying anyway. He finds me that way, people, and he goes back to work. Fine. Although I will tell you that that's what sick days are for. Sometimes you're sick, sometimes your family's sick. I couldn't care for the kids. You might as well have left them in the house by themselves. I was that sick. Oh, God. Anyway, so after I quizzed Kid to see if she remembered how to dial 911, which she did. Not that she would have noticed, because she was sucked into her TV vortex, so that she would leave me alone. Right? So, I'm fine. He had to come pick her up, so that took half an hour out of his day. Maybe he has to stay a little bit late. 6 o'clock, people, he's still not freaking home. So I call him at work from my deathbed, and he's like, can I call you back? I'm like, I guess. Never calls her back. I called back 15 minutes later. What was he doing? He was calling to DirecTV. And I'm like, you can call DirecTV from home. I am sicker than I've ever been in my life. I can't care for the kids. Meanwhile, I'm crying, obviously. I'm like, you have to come home. So then he comes home. It's just what the heck? It's one of those things, people, that is really the downside of my life. That probably didn't want to eat that. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. And so I did have to remind him, have you ever been sick and had to take care of the kids? No, of course not. On top of that, I'm obviously not even a safe. We have a baby. It's not like my kids are 7 and 9, you know what I mean? She's freaking 19 months old. She's not, Kid's not able to take care of her. It was just ridiculous. And meanwhile, I will give Kid bad props that she really did try. She was climbing up the counters to try to get cookie snacks to keep Charlotte happy, and I appreciated that. She was taking her job somewhat seriously when she wasn't watching Zoboomafoo. So that's my update. Today, I will say I needed to go to the grocery store, and I'm actually not going because I don't feel safe to drive. I'm still I haven't really been able to eat a lot yet, and I'm still incredibly dehydrated. So I gotta take it slow. Yeah, so can you believe that? Just classic. Plus my mother's coming in town tomorrow, and I would have liked to have been able to clean the house, but that didn't happen. On a positive front, all of a sudden a cold front has moved in, and I'm loving it. It's finally like the weather I like. Overcast, gray, probably 70, just what I love. Alright, that's my update. Don't cry for me. I made it through. I'm really looking forward to this school year. If I've already gotten stomach flu within the first month of school, excellent. Alright, say bye. 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 You eating some noodles? Yeah. Tomato and meatball soup, people. You know we love it. Bye-bye.